With our theme, Creole Fusion. See you in Portsmouth, the home of jazz and Creole. Welcome to Portsmouth, your host city while in Dominica for Jazz and Creole 2024. Look out for a number of fringe events that form part of the Jazz and Creole calendar of events starting as early as April 28th. Now, let's turn our attention to the artists performing on the main stage of Jazz and Creole on Sunday, May 5th. Beginning at 2 p.m. at Fort Shirley in the Caprice National Park. A rising talent with her fusion of soul and elegance, quickly being recognized as the Caribbean neo-soul queen, captivating audiences with her performances, Miss Lily Octave. Hailing from Reunion Island, by the way of Paris and the USA, now known as the Violin Queen, we present Mappy. Prepare to be enchanted by the princess of song herself. From the nature island, Dominica, a gifted singer, songwriter, and a masterful flutist, whose melodious song and powerful voice continue to grace stages around the world, leaving the audiences in awe. Mikel Henderson.
And I sing home to this tune and I praise and song, this gem to which I belong, this land is my home.
The Caribbean's longest-serving dance band, led by two dynamic singers, effortlessly delivering the classics of yesteryear with the sounds of the modern era, the Swinging Stars Band. Weaving Jamaican dancehall and reggae rhythms, together with elements of R&B and hip-hop, the singer-songwriter, with her sweet voice and poignant lyrics, resonate deeply with listeners. Alaine.
Like the morning sun, and I'm not alone. Here now until forever. Wave my troubles bye-bye, bye-bye, bye, bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. 'Cause it keeps on rising.
Join us on May 5th, 2024, as we jazz up Creole with our theme, Creole Fusion. See you in Portsmouth, the home of jazz and Creole. Welcome to Portsmouth, your host city while in Dominica for Jazz and Creole 2024. Look out for a number of fringe events that form part of the Jazz and Creole calendar of events starting as early as April 28th. Now, let's turn our attention to the artists performing on the main stage of Jazz and Creole on Sunday, May 5th, beginning at 2 p.m. at Fort Shirley in the Caprice National Park. A rising talent with her fusion of soul and elegance, quickly being recognized as the Caribbean neo-soul queen, captivating audiences with her performances, Miss Lily Octave. Hailing from Reunion Island, by the way of Paris and the USA, now known as the Violin Queen, we present Mappy. Prepare to be enchanted by the princess of song herself. From the nature island, Dominica, a gifted singer, songwriter, and a masterful flutist whose melodious song and powerful voice continue to grace stages around the world, leaving the audiences in awe. Michael Henderson.
And I sing home to this tune and I'm praising song, this gem to which I belong, this land is my home.
The Caribbean's longest-serving dance band, led by two dynamic singers, effortlessly delivering the classics of yesteryear with the sounds of the modern era, the Swinging Stars Band. Weaving Jamaican dancehall and reggae rhythms, together with elements of R&B and hip-hop, the singer-songwriter, with her sweet voice and poignant lyrics, resonates deeply with listeners. Alaine.
Like the morning sun, and I'm not alone. Here now until forever. Wave my troubles bye-bye, bye-bye, bye, bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. 'Cause it keeps on rising. We're rising and keep rising.
Join us on May 5th, 2024 as we jazz up Creole with our theme, Creole Fusion. See you in Portsmouth, the home of jazz and Creole. Welcome to Portsmouth, your host city while in Dominica. Welcome to Portsmouth, your host city while in Dominica for Jazz and Creole 2024. Look out for a number of fringe events that form part of the Jazz and Creole calendar of events starting as early as April 28th. Now, let's turn our attention to the artists performing on the main stage of Jazz and Creole on Sunday, May 5th, beginning at 2 p.m. at Fort Shirley in the Capritz National Park. A rising talent with her fusion of soul and elegance, quickly being recognized as the Caribbean neo-soul queen, captivating audiences with her performances, Miss Lily Octave. Hailing from Reunion Island, by the way of Paris and the USA, now known as the Violin Queen, we present Mappy. Prepare to be enchanted by the Princess of Song herself. From the nature island, Dominica, a gifted singer, songwriter, and a masterful flutist whose melodious song and powerful voice continue to grace stages around the world, leaving the audiences in awe. Michael Henderson.
And I sing home to this tune and I'm praising song, this gem to which I belong, this land is my home.
The Caribbean's longest-serving dance band, led by two dynamic singers, effortlessly delivering the classics of yesteryear with the sounds of the modern era, the Swinging Stars Band. Weaving Jamaican dancehall and reggae rhythms, together with elements of R&B and hip-hop, the singer-songwriter, with her sweet voice and poignant lyrics, resonates deeply with listeners. Alaine.
Like the morning sun, and I'm not alone. Here now until forever. Wave my troubles bye-bye, bye-bye, bye, bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. 'Cause it keeps on rising.
Join us on May 5th, 2024 as we jazz up Creole with our theme, Creole Fusion. See you in Portsmouth, the home of jazz and Creole. Welcome to Portsmouth, your host city while in Dominica for Jazz and Creole 2024. Look out for a number of fringe events that form part of the Jazz and Creole calendar of events starting as early as April 28th. Now, let's turn our attention to the artists performing on the main stage of Jazz and Creole on Sunday, May 5th, beginning at 2 p.m. at Fort Shirley in the Capritz National Park. A rising talent with her fusion of soul and elegance, quickly being recognized as the Caribbean neo-soul queen, captivating audiences with her performances, Miss Lily Octave. Hailing from Reunion Island, by the way of Paris and the USA, now known as the Violin Queen, we present Mappy. Prepare to be enchanted by the Princess of Song herself. From the nature island, Dominica, a gifted singer, songwriter, and a masterful flutist, whose melodious song and powerful voice continue to grace stages around the world, leaving the audiences in awe. Mikel Henderson.
And I sing home to this tune and our praise and song, this gem to which I belong, this land is my home.
The Caribbean's longest-serving dance band, led by two dynamic singers, effortlessly delivering the classics of yesteryear with the sounds of the modern era, the Swinging Stars Band.
This is no ordinary love.
Weaving Jamaican dancehall and reggae rhythms, together with elements of R&B and hip-hop, the singer-songwriter, with her sweet voice and poignant lyrics, resonates deeply with listeners. Alaine.
Like the morning sun, and I'm not alone. Here and now, until forever. Wave my troubles bye-bye, bye-bye, bye, bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. 'Cause it keeps on rising.
Join us on May 5th, 2024, as we jazz up Creole with our theme, Creole Fusion. See you in Portsmouth, the home of Jazz and Creole. Welcome to Portsmouth, your host city while in Dominica for Jazz and Creole 2024. Look out for a number of fringe events that form part of the Jazz and Creole calendar of events starting as early as April 28th. Now, let's turn our attention to the artists performing on the main stage of Jazz and Creole on Sunday, May 5th, beginning at 2 p.m. at Fort Shirley in the Capritz National Park. A rising talent with her fusion of soul and elegance, quickly being recognized as the Caribbean neo-soul queen, captivating audiences with her performances, Miss Lily Octave. Hailing from Reunion Island, by the way of Paris and the USA, now known as the Violin Queen, we present Mappy. Prepare to be enchanted by the Princess of Song herself. From the nature island, Dominica, a gifted singer, songwriter, and a masterful flutist, whose melodious song and powerful voice continue to grace stages around the world, leaving the audiences in awe. Mikel Henderson.
And I sing home to this tune and our praise and song, this gem to which I belong,
the Caribbean's longest-serving dance band, led by two dynamic singers, effortlessly delivering the classics of yesteryear with the sounds of the modern era. The Swinging Stars Band.
This is no ordinary love.
Weaving Jamaican dancehall and reggae rhythms, together with elements of R&B and hip-hop. The singer-songwriter, with her sweet voice and poignant lyrics, resonates deeply with listeners. Alaine.
Like the morning sun, and I'm not alone. Here and now, until forever. Wave my troubles bye-bye, bye-bye, bye, bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye now. 'Cause it keeps on rising. We rising, and I keep rising.
Join us on May 5th, 2024, as we jazz up Creole with our theme, Creole Fusion. See you in Portsmouth, the home of jazz and Creole. Welcome to Portsmouth, your host city while in Dominica for Jazz and Creole 2020.
Music enthusiast named Dante. He had always dreamed of immersing himself in the vibrant culture of Dominica, especially during the famous Jazz and Creole. However, Dante faced his first hurdle even before his adventure began. With options to travel via Winair, Caribbean Airlines, or Inter-Caribbean, each offering enticing packages that included free tickets and hotel stay in Dominica, Dante found himself in a pickle. In a moment of spontaneity, he closed his eyes and pointed to one option, letting fate decide his career. Now, with his transportation secured, Dante realized he needed assistance for his inaugural visit to Dominica. He promptly contacted the tourism concierge office at 275-7293. The helpful staff assisted him with everything from his trip, airport transfers to accommodations, and the $175 ticket purchase, and even informed him of the 22 fringe events surrounding the festival. With their support, Dante felt fully prepared for his adventure. On the day of the festival, Dante donned on his outfit perfectly blended with the theme, Creole Fusion. His excitement was through the roof as he boarded the shuttle at the Borough Square, heading straight to the heart of the festivities. From the moment he arrived at the cruise ship berth, Dante was swept up in jubilation. He moved rhythmically to the beats spun by the DJ, starting his day with high energy, which only multiplied when he made his way to Fort Shirley. At the fort, Dante experienced the festival's magic in full force. He danced with abandon among the sea of people, all united with their love for jazz and Creole. Dante indulged in the scrumptious cuisine, he sipped on exotic drinks, and it was a day that he will never forget. Be like Dante. Book your ticket to Jazz and Creole for May 5th, 2024. I pause to acknowledge the presence of the Methodist Superintendent Minister, Reverend Dr. Lewis, Dr. Stanley White, the Campus Dean of the American Canadian School of Medicine, my colleague, Ms. Andy Ravalrea, Destination Marketing Manager for Discover Dominica Authority, Ms. Rosalind Paul, the Consultant on Cultural Enterprises to the Minister for Culture, our Jazz and Creole artists, Jazz and Creole Fringe and event partners, members of the media, viewers live on social media and DBS Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Monal Alexis, and I am delighted to be your host. I am the Communications and Public Relations Specialist here at Discover Dominica Authority. It is my honor to welcome you to this press conference as we gear up to Jazz Up Creole. Today, we will highlight the partners and artists. Additionally, we'll hear from the Destination Marketing Manager. And also, we have a surprise for you today. Something else is going to be happening on Jazz and Creole, and you will find out today. So as we breeze through today's schedule, let's fully embrace the distinctive fusion of this music and history that embodies the Jazz and Creole. Once again, thank you very much for joining us, and welcome one and all. We begin with one of the artists on the main stage. You've seen him at several locations, and we're going to find out what he has in store for us at Jazz and Creole. Ladies and gentlemen, I present one of our artists, our DJ, Selector Urban.
Good morning, distinguished guests, members of the media, and everyone gathered here for yet another Jazz and Creole 2024 press conference. As we come together to embark on our journey for Jazz and Creole, which will be held on Sunday, May 5th, 2024, I am thrilled to introduce myself, Randwick Larrock, also known as Selector Urban, your host DJ for this year's event. One who is not new to the Jazz and Creole event. Join me at Fort Shirley, the Cabarets National Park, for an unforgettable day filled with family togetherness, a great ambience, and music that will carry you from afternoon into the evening. From my previous experiences as an entertainer at Jazz and Creole, this is an event that I personally look forward to every year. Anticipated to bring you the blends of jazzy melodies mixed with our cultural enthusiasm and listening to local talents such as Cornell Phillip and friends with their jazz interpretations. I will feature jazz music globally until we get down to setting the stage for the excitement of the promotion of Dominica's World Creole Music Festival 2024. My goal is to engage Dominicans near and far, as well as the wider global audience. Make a note on your calendar. Save the date, Sunday, May 5th, 2024, for Jazz and Creole. I extend my sincere appreciation to the Dominica Festivals Committee for entrusting me with this role, and to our sponsors for their invaluable support. Thank you all for being a part of this. I thank you.
And we thank you for being part of Jazz and Creole 2024. I want to acknowledge some of our viewers right now, saying thank you to all the folks tuning in on Carry FM and also to those tuning in on GIS. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. And now, without Jazz and Creole, our partners, our event would not be a success. So now we feature our partners. First, we want to say thank you to the American Canadian School of Medicine for partnering with us. To present this morning, I invite to the podium Miss Dr. Stanley White, the Dean of Campus.
Thank you, Manel. And I'd just like to also add my welcome to all of the distinguished guests in the room and all of those tuned in on the various media channels and DBS radio, etc. As Manel said, I'm the Dean of the campus at American Canadian School of Medicine up in Picard, Portsmouth. And I suppose some of you might be thinking, what is a medical school doing sponsoring a music festival? Well, beside it being a prestigious event for us to be associated with, it's a premier cultural event on the island celebrating food, music, and culture. And those elements all add up into something called wellness, which we're proud to support. And we're really looking forward to the wide variety of artists that will be performing at the event. So why are we sponsoring it, helping to sponsor it? Well, American Canadian School of Medicine, you may be aware, opened its doors to students in August 2023 with its first cohort of students. And our mission, which is on our website, is to develop students into truly exceptional physicians who will provide exceptional service to the community in which they live and work. So we do this in two ways. First of all, we provide a first-rate medical education, which is modelled on curricula delivered every day in top-tier US medical schools. All of our teaching is physician-led from day one. So students serving their basic sciences in Picard learn the clinical relevance of the basic sciences that they're studying immediately on entering the course. We are fully internationally accredited and approved for entry into USMLE STEP exams, so our students can take their STEP exams. Our graduates can apply for US and Canadian residency placements each year. The second part of the mission, which is to produce physicians making an impact in the community, is part of our community mission. And through that, we partner with a variety of local organizations. These include educational organizations, some of the local schools, health partners, including Portsmouth Hospital, commercial enterprises such as Jolly's Pharmacy, and we provide health fairs. And we've done 2 of those so far, one last year on World Diabetes Day and one more recently in Portsmouth, in which we partnered with the local health team to provide free health checks to anyone in the community who wished to have the check done. So we measure blood pressure, measure blood glucose, provide health welfare information. And in doing so, we inculcate our students learning skills in the community with patients that they may see eventually in the hospitals. So we do this because we want to be a good corporate citizen. And a corporate citizen is an organization that wants to contribute to the society in which it exists. Hence our social mission to make a positive impact in Dominica. And this opportunity to partner with Discover Dominica to help support Jazz and Creole 24 is a heaven-sent opportunity for us to help give something back to the community and also make sure that you're aware of what we're doing and allow our faculty and students to also enjoy the occasion and understand the benefit of it to well-being in Dominica. So we look forward to seeing you all on May 5th up at Fort Shirley, and our students and faculty will be among the, I'm sure, hundreds and hundreds of participants on the day. So thank you very much for your attention, and I hope you have a successful time.
Thank you very much, Dr. White, and thank you for choosing Discover Dominica. Up next, let's hear from the Environmental Health Department. What is in play to ensure that you remain safe, as always, and healthy, as always, when you enter Jazz and Creole? Miss Louise?
Pleasant good morning to our distinguished guests sitting here and those listening abroad. The Methodist Superintendent, Minister Reverend Dr. Lewis, Dr. Stanley White, Campus Dean, American Canadian School of Medicine, Miss Ander Ravare, Destination Marketing Manager for Discover Dominica Authority, Miss Monel Alexis, Communications and Public Relations Specialist, Discover Dominica Authority, Ms. Rosalind Paul, Consultant on Cultural Enterprises to the Minister for Culture. Good morning. The Environmental Health Department of the Ministry of Health is again pleased to partner with the organizers of Jazz and Creole 2024 under the theme Creole Fusion to ensure a quality product and the ultimate success of this grand event. Our team of dedicated officers will be on location at Jazz and Creole 2024 to monitor the preparation, storage, and sale of food, as well as monitor both solid and liquid waste activities to prevent and minimize the risk of foodborne illnesses. Our monitoring activities will also include inspection of food stalls on the ground of the festival, as well as the executive refreshment areas. I would like to remind everyone that drinks are considered food by law. so that all requirements pertaining to food must apply. So we know the bartenders or the vendors like to think that because they are not dealing with food, prepared food, that they don't need to be certified as food handlers. You are dealing with food. Therefore, if you're dealing with drinks, you need to be certified as well. Vendors are again reminded of their responsibility to comply with the requirements of the food hygiene regulations. So we expect you to be properly attired. That means you're not going to the show to the event. So we expect you to dress with your aprons, your hair nets, no sleeveless, no long nails, no nail polish, and just come like you're going to vend and you're going to make your money on that day and be part of the event, but not to dress like the event, the person's coming to the event, if you understand what I'm saying. Stalls must be thoroughly equipped and appropriate food preparation equipment and cleaning stations. Valid food handlers permits and all temporary certificates should be on display in booths in clear sight of the environmental health officers, patron, and the media. Our department continues to stress the importance of vendor training and certification. We know knowledge is power. For persons desirous of being certified or recertified, please note that their food handler session will be at the following venues and times. So today, Wednesday, April 24 at 2 o'clock, you can attend the food handlers education session in Creole at the Creole Health Center if you missed and the one in Portsmouth. On Thursday, 25th, there is one at the Library Resource Center at 2 o'clock. On Monday, 29th, at 9:30 a.m. at the Public Service Building and Public Service Union Building. And Wednesday, 1st, at 9:30 at the Public Service Union Building. So all these sessions are held in other health districts, so you can contact your local health center concerning the availability of the training and recertification session. Let me just take the opportunity to repeat again for the persons listening over the air. If you had just missed the session, I want to remind you that there's a session today, Wednesday, at the Creole Health Center at 2 o'clock, one on Thursday at Salisbury Health Center at 2 o'clock, one on Friday at the Library Resource Center at 2 o'clock, and there's one on Monday the 29th at PSU. It will be held at 9:30 in the morning, and Wednesday the 1st. This is in order to get those who needs to be certified or recertified. We urge vendors to take advantage of these opportunities. Further to that, we urge vending concerns to certify all their staff to prepare for any eventualities, such as employing substitutes in case where certified staff may be unable to work. So we're asking that you get persons certified, and if in the event something happens, you can pull out from the string of people that you had asked to do the certification. Persons vending are also cautioned against moving outside of the specific areas of sale demarcated for them by the organizers. And I'm saying so, if you are given an area for drink, stick to drink. If you are given an area for food, stick to food. If you are given an area for fruits, to prepare fruits, stick to that area to avoid any cross-contamination. In conclusion, the department wishes that vendors would prioritize food safety at this year's event. We look forward to a successful Jazz and Creole 2024 and continued partnership with the Dominica Festival Committee. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Louise, and thank you for the continued support from the Environmental Health Department. Just to remind you of all the updates for Jazz and Creole this year. Remember, Jazz and Creole takes place at Fort Shirley in the Cabris National Park on May 5th from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. The theme for this year's is Creole Fusion. What is Creole Fusion? Think blending Creole traditions with a festive flair in outfits that combine traditional Creole elements with a modern, colorful twist. So think of bold patterns, lively prints, and unique accessories. like the one the DMM is wearing today. Entry fee for VIP $325. At the gate $200. In advance $175. Children 12 to 17 $75. Children under 12 years, you enter for free. But for that, your parents must walk with identification. Ticket outlets. For general admission tickets, you can purchase that at Bullseye Pharmacy, Water's Edge in Portsmouth, or Deepex Color Lab in Roseau. For VIP tickets, at HHV Way Church on Old Street, or Discover Dominica Authority's office, or at Whitchurch Travel in Portsmouth. Or you can opt to get your tickets online, www.dominicafestivals.com. We thank our sponsors. The presenting sponsor, the Government of Dominica through the Ministry of Tourism and Discover Dominica Authority. Thanks also to our other sponsors, Belfast Estate, Master Assist, Josephine Gabriel and Company Limited, Digicel Dominica, our official telecommunications partner, Inter-Caribbean, our official travel partner, American Canadian School of Medicine, the Credit Union, and Win Air Airlines. And on the lineup, we do have an exciting lineup for you at Jazz and Creole this year. Lily Octave out of Dominica, Mappy, the violin queen, out of France. We have Mikel Henderson from Dominica, Alain from Jamaica, and our Swinging Stars Band. And not forgetting our special DJs like the one we heard from today, Selector Urban, DJ Rems, and other amazing acts and artists at Jazz and Creole. So, book your flights, book your tickets, and let's meet up for Jazz and Creole. And when you get to Dominica for Jazz and Creole, shuttle service has been sorted out. So you can get a shuttle from the Glanville playing field, the Borough Square in Portsmouth, the Portsmouth Market, and the Tatan Stretch. That will take you to the Dasper building that is down at the Cabrit's Cruise Ship berth. And from there, next shuttle, and we're up to the fort for Jazz and Creole. Now, Jazz and Creole is all about the experience. Experience means it's not just Jazz and Creole, the day, the event. We have numerous fringe events that bring the holistic experience together. And we're going to hear from some of our fringe partners this morning. First up, we're going to hear about an event called Jazz Beyond the Realm. And for that, I invite to the podium Miss Brianna Loda.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of the press, distinguished guests, and viewers listening to us live on the media. Welcome to this celebration of the harmonious blend of music, culture, and culinary excellence that defines Jazz and Creole. As a representative of the realm where we embody the art of living, I am thrilled to extend a warm invitation to our Jazz Fringe event, Jazz Beyond the Realm, taking place on Wednesday, May 1st, 2024. At the Realm, we believe in elevating every moment into an experience of artistic expression. Our Jazz Fringe event promises to be an immersive journey of sensory delight, where the soulful rhythms of our island jazz duo, UC and Timon, intertwine with the delectable offerings from our kitchens. Wednesdays at the Realm are dedicated to the celebration of jazz, for we understand that the art of living is best savored amidst the timeless melodies and rhythms of this genre. Join us as we transcend boundaries and explore jazz beyond the realm, featuring not only our esteemed island jazz duo, but also the talents of a drummer from Martinique, namely Daniel Martin, and the captivating vocalist from the Commonwealth of Dominica, Miss Joy Stout. As we prepare for this extraordinary event, allow me to entice your taste buds with a glimpse of our special menu. Indulge in a variety of exquisite sushi creations, expertly crafted by our culinary artisans at High Garden Restaurants. From the traditional favorites to innovative twists, there's something to tantalize every palate. But that's not all. Our fantastic packages offer an array of culinary delights, ensuring a feast fit for royalty. And for those seeking the ultimate VIP experience, we've prepared special packages with exclusive seating arrangements, ensuring that you'll enjoy an unforgettable night of music and gastronomy. Let us pamper you with our unparalleled hospitality and attention to detail as you immerse yourself in the magic of jazz beyond the realm. As we count down to these extraordinary events, stay tuned to our social media pages for more updates and behind-the-scenes glimpses of what awaits you at the Realm on May 1st. But what is the Realm doing to contribute to Creole culture? I would like to announce the inception of Moyasa, which translates to Aindat, a movement that beckons every Dominican to celebrate Creole culture, not only our dawning attire, but the food, our language, the way we speak. So, come join us at the Realm's Jazz Fringe event and experience the art of living in its purest form. Indulge your senses, immerse yourself in the rhythms of the Caribbean, and let us elevate your evening into a masterpiece of unforgettable moments. Thank you for your attention, and we eagerly await the pleasure of your company at the Realm.
Thank you very much, Miss Loda. And we look forward to being at Jazz Beyond the Realm on May 1st. Now, what happens when the Bethesda Methodist congregation work with the President Charities Foundation? We get an event called Jazz Vesper. To present on this event, I invite to the podium Reverend Dr. Luis.
Good morning to your distinguished audience, guests, those who are here with us, and those who are listening to us by our media, whether radio or internet. We want to thank Discover Dominica for hosting this event, this press conference, and for extending an invitation to us. So I stand here wearing two hats, representing the president of Dominica's Charity Foundation, Incorporated, and as pastor of the Bethesda Methodist congregation. So we have come together to provide the nation and our visitors with a unique experience, a truly jazz experience, not with its creolized expression as we come to know it, but with the original creolized expression of new life. That is what Creole really means. New life for a new people under the theme of hope. And we do so as we present this Vesper, Vespers being the evening prayer of the Western Church. And for many, many years, the Vesper has been one of the focus of the jazz greats, fusing worship and new forms of expressions of faith with the jazz music. Why jazz? Because jazz is that genre of music that expresses the hopes and aspirations and dreams and living expression of a people, as it locates itself in the southern United States, but has spread throughout the world. And it is through this vehicle that we are able to say to the world, we as Dominicans, we are not just party goers. We don't just revel and have party, but we have a life. We have a God. We have a faith. And our religious faith is part of our culture. So you want to know who we are, not just in food and drink and drums and singing, but as a vibrant, living, expressive people caring for one another. So we come together under the patronage of Her Excellency Sylvanie Burton, on the 27th, this Saturday, 27th of April, on the grounds of the State House. And at that event, we will be giving to our patrons a unique experience of praying, praising, having an experience of jazz music as we invite our artists to help us praise God and say to the world, we are a people who care. So our event is not just an event to have a good time. Our event is to raise funds for the less fortunate in our community. So the driving goal of this fringe event is to raise funds for charity. And so we blend that with the Charity Foundation and the church community, and we are inviting all of our citizens, those who can come. We are preparing for a limited amount of people, but we invite you to come and to listen, to share as we blend songs and poetry, the spoken words, the scriptures, and prayers together, and provide this Jazz Vesper event. So what are you expecting to experience? You're expecting to hear from Michael Henderson, Ophelia Marie, Marie Pascal, Tasha P., Joyce Stout, and we have a gentleman from the British Virgin Islands, Mr. Jeremy Vanderpool, who is a saxophonist. We have poets like Amika Cognet and Germania Didier, who will be sharing their poetry with us. We have persons like Father Karam and myself and our own Monel, who will be sharing verses and words with us. And together, we will provide you with an experience you have never had. Our patrons will be provided with wine and cheese, as we also celebrate our uniqueness as Dominicans. So we invite you to join us on Saturday evening at 7. We are expecting that all who would be coming would be seated by 6. And you are asking yourself, well, where do I get a ticket? You can get a ticket from the Methodist Church, or you can get a ticket from the members of the President Charities Foundation. I think Monel is also part of that, and she can tell you a little bit of who you can contact. The tickets are $125, and when you purchase a ticket, your contribution is not to someone's pocket, is not to making a profit to someone. Your contribution is to helping a less fortunate person in Dominica. I want to thank you for your attention, for listening, for also supporting. Pinch someone, wave to someone, text someone, call someone and say, we are going to attend this fringe event. I want to thank you.
All right, so we're definitely attending Jazz Vesper this weekend, this Saturday. And if you do want tickets, like you mentioned, I'm also a member of the President Charities Foundation. I do have tickets, and the other members have tickets as well. Now, what happens when we mix jazz with karaoke? You sing into your own key. We have an event called Jazz and Karaoke. To hear about that, I invite to the podium Mr. Earl White.
Pleasant good morning to the extinguished guests sitting here, the media, those of us viewing via Facebook and listening via the radio. Good morning. Everywhere we turn, it's jazz. Everywhere we click, jazz. Jazz and Creole, jazz and Creole. Well, I am here to present on jazz and karaoke. This is our second annual event. It's an event of class and quality down at the Karaoke Lounge in Portsmouth. It will be held on May 1st, that is next week, Wednesday. Admission is absolutely free, and we start off from 8 p.m. till. Jazz and karaoke. As Monel said, it's a time for you, the patrons of Jazz and Creole, to come and be part of the event. You come and you are part of the show. You come to sing jazzy tunes, jazzy karaoke, and so on and so forth. Also on that night, we have performances by local artists, such as Miss Ulyssia, free of our karaoke competition winner. We do an annual karaoke competition, and free of the winners, Kareem Fabian, Carla Etienne, and Jeffrey Bruni. Those are the free winners, and they're going to be performing on that night, giving us some jazzy tunes, you know. Also, supporting the young people, we're going to have, as a guest performer on that night as well, Miss Moxie Chevy, and a new and upcoming band in the Portsmouth area, the EMK band. So we have a packed program for you at the Karaoke Lounge on May 1st, next week, Wednesday. And we're looking forward to the patrons of Portsmouth and the surrounding villages, also the patrons of, Don Rosa. You can take a drive, come up to Portsmouth on that night. It's going to be a packed week in Portsmouth. If I'm allowed to speak about a few other events, the Thursday night, the Portsmouth Town Council is going to be having Jazz and Pan. The Friday night, there's going to be the Carib event at the Borough Square, and so on and so forth. So Portsmouth is the place to be. Jazz and karaoke at the Karaoke Lounge next week, Wednesday, is the place to be. We're looking for you to be there. Come and be entertained. Also, we'll be having a very jazzy menu. So you don't come in just to sing. We'll have a very jazzy menu available for you. Lots of drinks. We'll have a few cocktails named after the event. You're going to want to come and try out those cocktails. Monel, I know you want to come. You're an avid karaoke goer. So I know you're going to want to come and try out some of these cocktails. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. White, and we look forward to jazzing up your karaoke next week. Yes? So there are several fringe events for the Jazz and Creole experience. In fact, there are 22 events. I'm going to run through all 22 events. The first one already took place. That was the Jazz and Dine with Lily Octave. By all reports, that was an exceptional event. Up next, we have on Saturday, 27th, we have Umoja, Sip and Sounds, as well as Jazz Vespa. On April 28th, Aura, Premium Brunch Experience. On the 30th, Tuesday 30th, we have Jazz in the City at Katai. On Wednesday, May 1st, we have Jazz and Karaoke. That is at the Karaoke Lounge. On the 2nd of May, there are two events. One at the Realm, and that is the Jazz Beyond the Realm. And the other in Portsmouth, Jazz and Pan. On the 3rd, we have 5 events. We have Jazz on the Deck, Jazz and Cocktail, Jazz on the Shoreline, Jazz and Tea, and Borough Square Friday Night Lime. On May 4th, there's 5 events. There's the Basketball Classic in Portsmouth, Caribbean Hype, Jazz by the Riverside, the Purple Turtle Family Fun Day, and an event you're going to hear about shortly, Jazz and Arts in Paradise. And we move on to Monday, May 6th, the Jazz Seafood Lime. And then there's the after party, the Jazz after party, right after the Jazz and Creole. And that is at Bell Hall Beach Spot. And of course, there's the Breakfast Village. Breakfast Village will be open on Sunday and Monday. That is May 5th and 6th. So we're ensuring that everyone will be well catered to in the north. There are places to eat. there are activities to go to, there are places that you can stay at. And just to give you some more detail of the Jazz on the Shoreline, taking place at Fortune Hotel on Friday, February 26th. And that event is from 5:30 to 10 p.m. And it's going to take place at the Warner's Bar. You are invited to enter through the Bayfront entrance. And entertainment by Tasha P. and Peter Later, and also Julie Martin and DJ Real Boss. And for more information and booking for Jazz on the Shoreline, you're asked to contact 285-6377. So these are the fringe events that we have for the Jazz and Creole experience. Now there's one event that the Ministry of Tourism has partnered with, and that event is called Jazz and Arts in Paradise. To give you more about that, I invite to the podium a very special person. Her name is Rosalind Paul, and she will be supported by Mr. Douglas. So you're going to hear about the event, and you're going to hear about the venue. And after that, we're going to take you to the venue. So stay tuned for that.
Okay, I have to stand, so usually I can't be seen much, not much taller than the podium. Good morning to everyone, and I'd like to recognize all of the special distinguished guests right here, and those who are tuned in via the media, social media, DBS, and others. And I want to really say we are having a very blessed and warm morning this morning. Praise to the Lord. We are offering, the Ministry of Tourism is pleased to present, along with Paradise Valley, that's the proprietor right here, and Whitey Kubuli Artists Association, a very unique event. And we would not say unique event. It's a fusion of experiences. It's going to be a fusion of jazz music and the traditional art forms and live experiences. Live experiences in terms of not just jazz music, but the traditional art forms, as I said. It's going to be a fusion of culture and jazz. It's going to be a fusion of all these in one of the most scenic places in Dominica, Paradise Valley. And the word paradise speaks to itself, for itself, and Mr. Douglas here will give more on the venue. Okay, so it's an offering of a cultural immersion experience. It's a family day event. Jazz and the Arts in Paradise features jazz music, traditional music, jingping, drumming, Kalinago culture. And we'll bring performers like Abia, Kimani T, Pebush drummers and jingping repertoire, Karina cultural group, Team Culture, jingping band, that's from the cultural division themselves, and a special unique group from Guadeloupe, Kozika, an all-women traditional band. You can check it out on Facebook, on YouTube, Kozika, and you'll see the splendid performances of this group. And DJ Remis will also be there. There'll be live painting as well, so you can come along with your family, with your spouse, and do a live portrait. There'll be artist gallery, where you can buy your beautiful paintings. And there'll be a master class in floral design, floral design workshop. As you know, floral traditions, that's part of our culture. In every home you go, you will meet plants, ornamental plants, you'll meet a floral garden. So this has always been part of our culture. And in addition, there'll be a pig roast, so you'll have that live experience of a pig roast and partaking in that. As well as tours, you can do garden tours and Mr. Douglas as well will speak more to that. But garden tours where you can hear the whistling of the birds and feast your eyes on so many beautiful flowers, and probably you can buy some to take away as well. And so it's a day where the family can just come and recreate, relax with this wonderful music, with our traditions, and just be part of a unique experience. So this could not happen with the various sponsors who have come on board: Paradise Valley, Dian Landscape and Services, Atier's Affair, so Antilles Affairs from Guadeloupe, Jimmy Fleurs, and he will be the one also doing the floral design workshop, Agulu of Guadeloupe, the Ministry of Culture, Government of Dominica, and Hamilton Guest House. So we are very appreciative of all this support, and to ensure that we are having an inaugural experience where we fuse jazz and the traditional art forms. So come on Saturday 4th, that will start from 12 noon to about 7 o'clock. Bring your family, bring your friends, and come and enjoy culture, traditions, jazz in the most scenic garden in the north of the island.
Good morning to you. So I thank you, Ms. Paul, and your viewers and listeners who's listening all over Dominica. It's my pleasure and joy to present to you Paradise Valley. This is a dream that I grew up with in Portsmouth, to bring my love for music and culture and this beautiful nature and hard work to present to you Paradise Valley. I'm getting emotional because it's a love of my country to be able to plant flowers and make Dominica beautiful, and our culture and music, and to put it all together. It's words cannot describe this moment, how I'm feeling to be able to bring all these things together. I'm sorry about it, but hard work, and love of country. This is what we get to present to you on Saturday. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you much.
Oh, Mr. Douglas, that's okay. We appreciate the emotions. It's what makes us human, right? So we appreciate that, and we look forward, guys, to going to Jazz and Arts in Paradise. Now, what's going to happen right now? We're going to take you to Paradise. And in Bourne, Portsmouth, if you have your phones, pull them up, look at the screen, Dominica Festivals, and we take you to Paradise in 3, 2, 1. This May 4th, from noon to sunset, Paradise Valley in Bourne, Portsmouth transforms into a vibrant canvas of sounds, colors, and flavors. The Ministry of Tourism, along with Paradise Valley and the Waitakupuli Artists Association, proudly presents Jazz and Art in Paradise. Get ready to be serenaded by Kimani T's mesmerizing saxophone melodies, sway to Abia Israel's soulful rhythms, and immerse yourself in the cultural beats of the Cultural Division, Jingping Band, and the Pebush Drummers. But wait, there's more. Feel the heartbeat of the Caribbean with Carifuna, Banda Cayo, and the enchanting Kozeika from Guadeloupe as they bring the essence of jazz and traditional music to life. Swoop into artistic journey with live painting, explore the creativity of our artist gallery, and indulge in mouth-watering pig roast alongside delicious cuisine and signature local cocktails. Nature lovers, rejoice! Embark on tours through our botanical gardens where flowers bloom, birds sing,
peacock's room, and scenic viewpoints await you to take your breath away. Mark your calendars for May 4th from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. and let's celebrate together in Paradise Valley, born Portsmouth, at Jazz and Art in Paradise.
So, how was Paradise? Did you enjoy being in Paradise? Then guess what? You get to return to Paradise on May 4th for Jazz and Arts in Paradise. Okay? And up next, we hear from the Destination Marketing Manager of Discover Dominica Authority, Miss Andia Ravalreer. Some exciting revelations is going to take place. Andia?
To our distinguished guests joining us here in person this morning, and to those tuning in live, good morning and happy Wednesday. So, as my colleague indicated, we have some, exciting news, and I'm going to take you right to it. So, we're going to start off first and foremost with updates on all the amazing ways to win a chance, or, ways that some individuals actually won chances. They got an opportunity to win tickets to join us for Jazz and Creole, Dominica's 13th edition of Jazz and Creole, May 5th to be exact. So last week we launched the QR code hunt, and then we launched the micro social media contest. Now, the QR code hunt, guess what? We have extended the hunt, extended an opportunity for us here in Dominica to get a chance to win tickets. So we've extended it until Tuesday, April 30th. 3 participants of this hunt will get a chance to win a ticket to Jazz in Creole 2024. Now, remember, the hunt begins right here at Discover Dominica Festival's office. The QR code is placed on our door. You come, you scan, and that scan will give you information that is going to take you, or you would have to unriddle that information, that clue, that will take you to another location. And this QR code, when you get to that location, there will be another QR code that you will scan that will also, you have to unravel another bit of a clue that will take you to another location. So again, get a few of your friends and start hunting. And now, guess what? We have a winner of the micro contest. And I would like to request a drum roll. I'll do it myself. Mr. Eric S. Bruno, you are the lucky winner of 4 general admission tickets to Jazz and Creole on May 5th at our scenic Fort Shirley Cabrits National Park. You and your crew get your outfits ready and see you there. So call in, Mr. Eric S. Bruno. Make your way over to Discover Dominica Authority Festival and Dominica Festival's office, the mapping house, to collect your tickets. You are the winner. And thank you for participating in the micro social media contest. Now let's continue with more winners. We are pleased to announce the winners of Jazz and Creole Winner Instagram contest and Inter-Caribbean Instagram contest. Winners and Inter-Caribbean contest ended on the 22nd of April, which was on Monday, and as promised, here are the winners. Inter-Caribbean, the official airline partner of Dominica's 13th edition of Jazz and Creole. Discover Dominica and Dominica Festival wants to shout out to Miss Lene Author out of Barbados. You are the lucky winner. Get ready. You and your travel buddy will be joining us in Dominica, May 5th at Fort Shirley Cabrits National Park for Dominica's 13th edition of Jazz and Creole. So Miss Lene Author, Instagram handle Thene out of Barbados. We are looking forward to welcoming you with open arms. Now for Win Air. Win Air, also a sponsor and partner for Dominica's 13th edition of Jazz and Creole. Joining us on Instagram with this contest. Thank you. We have Miss Dominic Hodge out of St. Martin. You are the lucky winner. So start packing your bags, grab your travel buddy, and you will be joining us in Dominica. Yes, Miss Dominic Hodge, you will be swaying with us at Dominica's 13th edition of Jazz and Creole on May 5th at Cabrits National Park in Portsmouth. Miss Dominic Hodge, your Instagram handle, Mother Loving Diva out of St. Martin. We are waiting for you. These lucky winners and their guests will be joining us on May 5th, enjoying Jazz and Creole at Cabrits National Park. Now, Caribbean Airlines Jazz and Creole Instagram contest is still open and will end on Friday 26th. This is this Friday to be exact. So head over to Discover Dominica Authority or Dominica Festival Instagram page or Caribbean Airlines Instagram page. Scan the code or read the caption for instructions to get a chance to immerse yourself in an experience I can promise you will not forget. Okay, now, for those of you all who are still asking, how do I get to Dominica for Jazz and Creole? How do I join the festivities? How do I create a memorable experience of fusing Creole culture and jazz? Remember, I said, and I've been saying, and I've been singing, there is absolutely no shortage of ways to get to Dominica for Jazz and Creole. We have Inter-Caribbean, the official airline partner of our 13th edition of Jazz and Creole. Fly with ease and make your way to Jazz and Creole. We have Win Air Airways out of St. Martin, Martinique, and its many connecting flights. We have also Caribbean Airlines, with a non-stop flight from Trinidad to Dominica and a one-stop in Barbados, then onwards to Jazz and Creole. American Airlines out of Miami will get you there as well. Silver Airway out of San Juan, Puerto Rico, with code-sharing partnerships with American Airlines, JetBlue, United, Delta. So book straight through to Dominica and join us again for Jazz and Creole. And let's not forget Express des Îles out of Guadeloupe, Martinique, and St. Lucia. So, no shortage of joining us for Jazz and Creole. So come join us, come experience Dominica, take on jazz and how we jazz up our Creole culture. There are great hotel packages made available just for you guys coming in to enjoy Jazz and Creole. There are an array of fringe events, something for everyone. So come, I'm saying again, come and let Dominica take you on a Jazz and Creole escapade. Looking forward to seeing you guys here.
Join the escapade. It's Jazz and Creole. Thank you, Miss Ravelry. And up next, I would like to tell you where you can stay in the north for Jazz and Creole, because this experience is well packed and suited for you. We do have numerous locations where you can stay. I will mention the names of some of the locations. If they're not mentioned here, feel free to check other accommodations. Consider Safari Apartments, Regents Hotel, Kootenai Resorts, Roslyn Apartments, Mango Garden Cottage, Portsmouth Beach Hotel, Pequot Beach Hotel, Riverside Hotel, and Avisville. Up next, we have something special for you. Somebody else will be joining the lineup for Jazz and Creole 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to find out who that person is in 3, 2, 1, action. We have added one more artist to our Jazz and Creole lineup. Out of Dominica, the reggae dancehall artist, welcome to Jazz and Creole, Colton T.
Wherever I be there, I well then now. They could never face me though. Yeah. They could never face me though. But I need rest, mind need sleep. The heart want fight, but the body can't do it. To be at my best, have a rich peak, the strength of success, but nobody don't see it.
Also on the lineup, the violin queen out of USA and France, Mappy. Dominica's neo-soul queen, Lily Octave. The iconic Swinging Stars Band. The brilliant singer, songwriter, and musician, Mikel Henderson. And the superstar reggae artist, Alaine. Join us on May 5th, 2024 at the Cabritz National Park from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. We cannot wait to see you there. You asked for it and we delivered. We welcome Colton T to the main stage of Jazz and Creole 2024. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we look forward to this year's festival, I invite each of you to spread the word, to share the excitement, and to make your plans to join us. Whether you're a returning guest or planning your first visit to our island, Jazz and Creole offers you an unforgettable experience. A fusion of jazz music with Creole music, food, activities, something religious, and everything cultural, set against the backdrop of our lush tropical paradise. So, mark your calendars for May 5th and prepare to be enchanted by the rhythms of Jazz and Creole. For more information on Jazz and Creole, visit our website www.dominicafestivals.com and follow Dominica Festivals on Facebook and Instagram. And for you who have yet to experience Dominica, let Jazz and Creole be your reason to discover the nature island. Come swim with our sperm whales at their reserve. Explore a sea trail or a hiking trail. Enjoy our natural hot spas, taste our delicious cuisine, and meet our welcoming people. Dominica is a place where adventure meets tranquility, where history and nature converge. So come. Looking ahead, we invite you to participate in a few of our activities. We have a Goûter Dominique, that is Dominica's Restaurant Week, on August 5th, August 12th to the 24th. World Creole Music Festival. Our 3 nights of pulsating rhythms will take place October 25th to 27th, 2024. And those of you concerned about getting to Dominica, remember, American Airlines will give you direct flights from Miami to Dominica, and that will take you between November 5th to March 31st. And also, AA also flies from direct flights to Dominica from June 5th to August 5th. And also, we have Mass Dominic, prepare for Mass Dominic 2025. That is on March 3rd and 4th next year. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for joining us here this morning. Do have a wonderful day. My name is Monel Alexis, and I'll see you at Jazz and Creole 2024. Thank you for your attention.
Welcome to Portsmouth, your host city while in Dominica for Jazz and Creole 2024. Look out for a number of fringe events that form part of the Jazz and Creole calendar of events starting as early as April 28th. Now, let's turn our attention to the artists performing on the main stage of Jazz and Creole on Sunday, May 5th, beginning at 2 p.m. at Fort Shirley in the Cabritz National Park. A rising talent with her fusion of soul and elegance, quickly being recognized as the Caribbean neo-soul queen, captivating audiences with her performances, Miss Lily Octave. Hailing from Reunion Island, by the way of Paris and the USA, now known as the Violin Queen, we present Mappy. Prepare to be enchanted by the Princess of Song herself. From the nature island, Dominica, a gifted singer, songwriter, and a masterful flutist, whose melodious song and powerful voice continue to grace stages around the world, leaving the audiences in awe. Mikel Henderson.
And I sing home to this tune and our praise and song, this gem to which I belong, this land is my home.
The Caribbean's longest-serving dance band, led by two dynamic singers, effortlessly delivering the classics of yesteryear with the sounds of the modern era. The Swinging Stars Band. Weaving Jamaican dancehall and reggae rhythms, together with elements of R&B and hip-hop. The singer-songwriter, with her sweet voice and poignant lyrics, resonates deeply with listeners. Alaine.
Like the morning sun, and I'm not alone. Here now until forever. Wave my troubles bye-bye, bye-bye, bye, bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. 'Cause it keeps on rising.
Join us on May 5th, 2024, as we jazz up Creole with our theme, Creole Fusion. See you in Portsmouth, the home of jazz and Creole. Welcome this May 4th, from noon to sunset, Paradise Valley in Bourne, Portsmouth, transforms into a vibrant canvas of sounds, colors, and flavors. The Ministry of Tourism, along with Paradise Valley and the White Kupali Artists Association, proudly presents Jazz and Art in Paradise. Get ready to be serenaded by Kimani's mesmerizing saxophone melodies, sway to Abia Israel's soulful rhythms, and immerse yourself in the cultural beats of the Cultural Division, Jingping Band, and the Paybush Drummers. But wait, there's more. Feel the heartbeat of the Caribbean with Carifuna, Banda Cayo, and the enchanting Kozeika from Guadeloupe as they bring the essence of jazz and traditional music to life. Swoop into artistic journey with live painting, explore the creativity of our artist gallery, and indulge in mouth-watering pig roast alongside delicious cuisine and signature local cocktails. Nature lovers, rejoice! Embark on tours through our botanical gardens where flowers bloom, birds sing, peacocks roam, and scenic viewpoints await you to take your breath away. Mark your calendars for May 4th from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. and let's celebrate together in Paradise Valley, Bourne, Portsmouth at Jazz and Art in Paradise. We have added one more artist to our Jazz and Creole lineup. Out of Dominica, the reggae dancehall artist, welcome to Jazz and Creole, Colton T.
Wherever I be there, I well then now. They could never face me though. Yeah. They could never face me though. But I need rest, mind need sleep. The heart want fight, but the body can't do it. To be at my best, have a rich peak, the strength of success, but nobody don't see.
Also on the lineup, the violin queen out of USA and France, Mappy. Dominica's neo-soul queen, Lily Octave. The iconic Swinging Stars Band, the brilliant singer, songwriter, and musician, Mikel Henderson, and the superstar reggae artist, Alaine. Join us on May 5th, 2024 at the Capritz National Park from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. We cannot wait to see you there.